Oh, sure.
Same organizations as today.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
Fuck. Can't connect.
Their future employments for the people of Palestine, that will not be in vain. Don't be surprised.
These are not American
That a
values.
war criminal has been invited by a country that harbors our own war criminals. And at the top of that list is President Joe Biden. We got a lot of work to do and nothing changes. It doesn't matter who the presumptive nominee is for the Democratic Party. You stay outside. You stay focused. You don't get distracted. To be earned. We will not pause in a political system that does not give us the demands that not only we deserve, but are the right thing to do for these political entities. And lastly, I will say this. There is nothing that any of us here are sacrificing that is close to the sacrifices of the Palestinian people. And I promise you here today that one day all of us will travel to a free Palestine and we will sit on the beaches of Gaza and watch the children of Gaza play, enjoy under bright skies, and it will be because the American people said no to genocide and yes to freedom for the Palestinian people.
Open your phones, you'll see the entire area surrounding the Capitol is an utter gridlock, thanks to the organization and unity of the people. And the determination. And in time, we only have a couple more speakers before we join our comrades in the streets and show Netanyahu and the other criminals what we're about today. Next, it's my absolute pleasure to introduce from Doctors Against Genocide, Dr. Ideological will introduce the speaker from Doctors Against Genocide. Please give it up.
Hello everyone. Hello, the real patriot Americans, the people of conscience and shame on the others who are complicit in genocide. عاشت غزة. Long live Gaza. We are here to tell the people in Gaza, the children, the women, the elderly, that Doctors Against Genocide are with you. We are here for you. All the people of
No sleep, no sleep.
are-
I've not gotten any sleep. Coffee.
I'm
Coffee.
introducing Dr. Karama Hawash, the co-founder of Doctors Against Genocide. Thank you.
This is good.
Good afternoon.
Part of history,
I
yo.
want to
Part
tell
of
you
history.
what Doctors Against Genocide is all about.
I'm glad to be here, you know.
We are uplifting the medical community voices against crimes against humanity.
Free Israel from what? Free Israel from what?
We
From Zionism? Okay, I agree. Yeah.
The genocide in Gaza
Free the
every
Jewish
year
people from
beyond.
Zionism. I agree
Because
on that one.
genocide is a health hazard.
Fucking free Israel. Get the fuck out of here.
People. And we are seeing how our colleagues in Gaza are being killed. The hospitals are being destroyed.
Hell yeah, bro.
The children are being maimed. The women with infants are being starved. The men are killed and watching their families being obliterated. Dr. Jumana Hilti is one of our members. I am honored to introduce her. She came back from Gaza.
Oh, like it's way far from here. Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
And there I witnessed all the massacres, all the atrocities that are being committed every day with our own
It's a lot of people. Apparently there's many more at the Congress building, you know, the Capitol building. So I'm gonna go there later. But right now I'm here at the this is called Constitution Avenue, I think, Constitution Boulevard. But I just got here, you know. I just got here, guys. Yeah, free Israel from Zionism. Yeah, free Israel. You people are so brainwashed. Free Israel for what? Free. You have literally free healthcare, everything free because of my tax money, because of U.S. tax money. You have everything. Your entire lifestyle subsidized. You're privileged, spoiled, entitled little pricks. Your entire lifestyle subsidized by U.S. tax from Zionism. You are such brainwashed, cultish clowns. For what? You're the colonizer. You're the imperial murderer. So don't talk to me about free Israel. Get out of here.
For them and for me, totally devastating.
Triggered. Yeah, get out of here.
Now they're out in the streets. They don't have anywhere to go. They can't volunteer even because there are not that many functional hospitals that they can work at.
Sure.
So the atrocities keeps getting worse and worse and worse. The healthcare structure over there is completely decimated.
Yep. A lot of people, man.
So I have two messages today. One of the first messages for you, the great people who are coming from all around the states, and people who have come to the continue to work their decades to support and stop this genocide, to support the people of Gaza and stop the genocide. Also, the support of the solidarity in the genocide. What can we do more and the genocide is
Yeah, the service is not that good. The service is kind of bad, but I mean, I made the sacrifice to come here by myself. I asked all my friends and family if they want to join, but they all had other things to do. Like, what is more important than going here? What is important than being here in this historic moment, right? It's a historic moment to be here to support the people of Palestine. And this, it's not just Palestine. It's actually, you know, this is a cause for the world, for a better world. Stopping Israel, stopping the United States genocide, stopping U.S. imperialism is good for the entire world. It's not just for, you know, Palestine. Right, guys? Yes, yes sir. Here you go, guys. I'm on live stream.
هلا شباب. هلا والله حشر.
Free Palestine. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. I can see all the Israeli bots are on my stream right now trying to troll with your stupid comments. Hey, keep it coming. It's all good. Keep it coming, you know?
Just so you guys know, all the blockades that we've been talking about throughout the day, all sorts of people have been involved in them.
Thank you, guys.
The blockade was led.
Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support, guys. Thank you very, very much.
The heavy hand of police, both the federal government and local authorities, when they brutalized them on George Washington's campus. Why? For speaking up against Palestine. Yes, Jay. And so it is my deep honor and pleasure to introduce our next speaker, the DMP Students for Justice in Palestine Coalition. Please give it up for Noor.
Congress, painted red. Congress, painted red. 186,000 dead. 186,000 dead. BB, you can't run away. BB, you can't run away. The Intifada is here to stay. The Intifada is here to stay.
occupation of Palestine. As anti-imperialist student organizers, we know that the neoliberal university is a fundament to the empire.
Hey, is there another protest at the Capitol also?
No, they can't. They're not going to go into the Capitol. The Capitol is like open, barricaded.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, they won't let nobody go near it, huh?
Nah, this is probably the closest. You know, look at the armored cars.
Oh, shit. Wow, all right, damn. All right, so I'm gonna walk as close to the Capitol as possible, just to show you guys that they have the entire thing barricaded with the fascist Nazi police. They want to make sure nobody can, disrupt their little pet project, their little pet colonial project, and their little fascist leader, Benjamin Netanyahu. So they won't let anybody get close to the barricade. So this is the situation right here. Check it out. And then people say we're not living in a police state. Look at this fucking madness. Look at this fucking madness. Look at these fucking Nazis. Look at these fucking Nazis, guys. Nazis. Yeah. You're all on the Israeli payroll, aren't you? You're all on the Israeli payroll, you fucking clowns. Look at them, look at them. Yeah. Are you on the Israeli payroll? Well, we're all human beings, but, I support all human cause, but, this is a very shameful situation that we support a war criminal, who's going to come give a speech to play victim, and cry. Yeah, I agree. It's all good. Yep, you do. It's just sad that, they have a job to do, I guess. They have a job to do. My love for what? I have a love for humanity. I have a love for human rights. But this is not it. This is not it, guys. This is a very fascistic, disgusting enterprise.
Wait, I want to get a video for my phone too. Hold on. Say. Yeah, look at the celebrities. You guys know you're famous?
Yeah, Oh, you think I contradicted myself by saying that Israel lives on U.S. taxpayer money? It does live on taxpayer money, but the thing is, there's actually a very intricate network. Our tax money and the tax money and the funding of all these rich billionaires goes into Israel, and they take that money and they put it into AIPAC, and that comes right back to Congress. There's actually an intricate relationship of a revolving door. So it's all the same thing. So, you think I contradicted myself? Try again, clown. I didn't contradict myself. It's all an intricate, very cozy relationship, that they have. So, that's the truth. So, I didn't get caught contradicting myself. Sorry. Try harder, though, A lot of Israeli bots, though, I see. A lot of Israeli bots on my channel. It's kind of funny. Oh, you don't like this country, then leave. Oh, says the snail with no fucking vertebrae. Says the snail with no spine. If you don't like America, leave. Oh, you're such a fucking idiot. You're such an anti-intellectual. You have no idea how to even engage in a peaceful, intelligent dialogue with anybody. You're just a psychopath. Like, if I criticize the United States of America as a citizen, that's actually called being patriotic, buddy. It's called being patriotic. You don't know anything about that. You're a coward, I am trying to criticize the United States of America. We can do much better. When we send all the money to war, but we don't take care of the homeless, we don't spend the money on education or healthcare and infrastructure building, that is a valid criticism. So that's not anti-American. That's actually pro-human life and pro-America. But you don't know anything about it. You're a traitor. If you're living in the United States and you tell me to leave, then you're a traitor, You're a traitor. All you Israeli bots, man. I want to I wonder if you come and meet me in real life and have a discussion with me, what you look like. You probably look like a clown, You're a clown. That's really true. That's the reality of it. You Israeli bots are just clowns. You're not even real people. You're just you're manufactured in a factory created by the Zionist machine, What are you talking about, you moron? I actually have a business. I have an honest living. What are you talking about? I'm honest living. What are you talking about? Shut up.
But it's disgusting by the things that are affecting Netanyahu too much. The United States has safely welcomed these war criminals to speak in the halls of its so-called democracy. To be clear, we oppose all international we are witnessing a marathon of an ongoing genocide orchestrated by Netanyahu. With reports indicating the murder of innocent
The plan? This is. I don't know what happened to my phone. It got all dark.
against Palestinians. To every politician who welcomed Netanyahu
I got that shirt at a pro-Palestine rally in Union Square in New York, in New York City.
will be remembered as war criminals. And come November, we all will remember the politicians that turned a blind eye to the massacres of the Palestinian children. The time for silence is over. Those watching, and so are we. The revolution is here, and it's promising a near liberation and right to return for all Palestinians. And today, I confidently say that Palestine is almost free.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
No.
I'm part of the resistance.
Spasiba.
Spasiba?
That's Russian, no?
Well, you're Jewish, right? And you're against what's going on in Gaza, obviously, right? So.
They say, how can Jewish people walk around Palestinians? No, not
See? Real Jews right here. Real Jews don't support Israel. See that? Exactly, real Jews right here, real Jew.
You're carrying an American flag. There are some Marxists who would be like totally against American national patriotism. What is the German communists and the United States?
And the nature of this U.S. funded emergency is really genocide of our people in Gaza.
Y'all need jobs. You're such a loser. I have a job. I took a day off from work to come here to support the cause. I'm going back to work tomorrow. But I made the sacrifice to hop on a train. I had no sleep. I got no sleep just to come here to be part of the resistance, part of the cause, and then go back home. So I have a job. I have a life. I'm very busy, much more busy than you are, to come on my channel and troll and say nonsense. You're just a pathetic crybaby, you know? You're a Zyotard, you know? So, get a life. Get a fucking life, man. I have a job, okay? I got 2 jobs, all right?
This country is dripping with the blood of millions from Palestine to Iraq to Vietnam. Extermination of Palestine project. The only thing that brings both parties of this nation together are issues of war and destruction that advance their greedy interests in the Arab region. Benjamin Netanyahu has made his genocidal intentions in Palestine clear for decades, and he has personally overseen the bombardment of Gaza time and time again. This is the same criminal who peddled the lie that there were weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. And now, in 2024, his intentions are just as clear as he carries out the wholesale slaughter of our people in Gaza. Netanyahu has literally and figuratively dumped his dirty laundry at the doorstep of this country. And now here in DC, he finds himself at home amongst other war-loving criminals who would gladly bankroll his genocidal intent in their attempts to destroy our region. But we stand here to show Netanyahu and all the members of Congress, the blood of the Palestinian people is not cheap. When we see footage of children with their dead parents, of incinerated children who have been burned beyond recognition, of parents holding the remnants of their children in plastic bags.
Yeah, you know, honestly, great point, great point. You know, they say go fight for Palestine. Well, let me go somewhere a little quiet. I can actually address that, guys. I can address that. So, they say go fight for Palestine if you like it so much. Well, you Israelis are really used to killing women and children, but you can't really win in a real fight. Israelis can't win in a real fight against a grown-up adult, a real man like myself. If you were to face-to-face with me, you would lose. You would lose badly, badly, brother. You're cowards. You're cowards. You know. Why are there no Israeli world champions in boxing, kickboxing, MMA, Muay Thai? You can't fight. You can't fight. You're only used to killing women and children. That's about it. That's about it.
We bear witness to the murder of our mothers, to the murder of our fathers, to the murder of our siblings, and to the murder of our children. And not only do we bear witness, we remain committed to our struggle. Our struggle is one of dignity and honor and steadfastness.
It's beautiful. It's a really beautiful atmosphere. It's so good to be here. So good to be here.
Already started to rebuild structures.
That's right.
Continues. Rubble of their homes. We learn.
I'm gonna go a little more quiet so I can talk a little bit to the chat. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the chat a little bit. I'm gonna address the chat.
We gather here in the thousands, and we will continue to gather and continue to protest. We will continue to occupy spaces in the names of our martyrs, block bridges to force this country to reckon with what they are doing, and bring Palestine with us wherever we go.
All right.
From Higgs Hall to Shuhada Square, there is nothing you can do to stop the will of the people. We will continue to carry this struggle forward. We will not rest until we see a liberated Gaza, until our prisoners are free, until we see a free Palestine from the river to the sea.
I'm at the Congress. I'm outside the Capitol building in the U.S. Congress, Washington, D.C. And I'm here to join the cause. So,
we're going to start marching
what is that?
out in this direction here to my, well, you see where I'm pointing here, to Constitution and 3rd.
All right.
To my left.
There's something wrong with my phone. Like, it's so dark. I can't read I can barely read the comments. I don't know why, man. What the fuck is going on?
Left or right, one of them. Just go.
Fucking stupid
left.
YouTube.
We're marching out there. Let's move orderly in that direction. Down Constitution to 3rd. You'll already see people moving behind the
Okay, so guys, let me address the chat and talk a little bit about myself. Okay. I don't go to protests. I don't really believe in protests that much. I don't think it really makes a difference. But this is something that I want to be a part of because I want to look back at my life and be like, you know what? I was here at this historic moment. The most important thing we can do is actually engage in civil disobedience against a system, a fascistic system that's hell-bent on extracting and exploiting the world's resources and labor for the benefit of the 1%. So this is all because of capitalism, okay? So I'm an anti-capitalist. I want to make a better world. Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you so much. So yeah, you know, that's what I'm about. But you know, I came to this protest by myself. I sacrificed my day to come here. I literally have no sleep for like a day and a half now. I haven't slept. I took a train ride here. You know, I really much support Palestine because I don't like bullies. My whole life when I came to America, I was severely, viciously bullied because I was short, I was small, I couldn't speak any English, and now I know what it's like to be bullied. And I mean, this is the worst kind of bullying, committing genocide against defenseless women and children. So I would personally love for these Israeli bots to show up to the boxing ring and, you know, challenge me to a fight, a fair fight, one-on-one, or maybe even one-on-two, I'll still beat your ass because you are used to killing and beating up defenseless women and children. You cannot fight a real man, you know? You can't. And, you know, as much as I love to be peaceful, and I'm a peaceful advocate for sustainability and for human rights, what do you call it? I'm not against the idea of self-defense against fascistic, Nazi, Zionist clowns, you know? We have a right to resistance against occupation, against violence, against oppression. We have a legal right to defend ourselves from these kind of aggressive behaviors and mentalities. So that's my view on that. But my stream is so damn, like, it's so dark. I cannot read any of the comments, guys. It's so dark. Like, something happened to my phone. Let me see. Anyway. Yo, Elliot, what's up, bro? I was just at the Capitol like a little earlier. I was over there. It's so loud. So I wanted to get a little bit away to talk a little bit to the stream and address all the clowns. There's so many Zionist clowns and bots right now on this channel, on my stream, making stupid comments like, oh, you're a terrorist, go back to your country, blah, 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 like, you know, you support the Hamas, oh, whatever, you know, all that nonsense. Like, just, I think it's just a bunch of bot accounts, you know? But I'm gonna sit down and take a little break here. Yeah. Yeah, just a bunch of trolls, guys, you know. I don't mind them anyway. You know, any kind of engagement is good engagement, right? So. Jill is over there. She's about to give a speech, I think. But, I mean, there's so many people there. I mean, I would love to get up on that podium. You know me. I have no problem getting up on that podium and give a nice, passionate, anti-capitalist speech. And I'll rile that crowd up so good. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe later. But I would have to end the live stream. But I would request to get up on the podium and give a nice speech. I might do that later. I'm gonna try, you know. But man, I'm bored. You know, I would love to help people, inspire, educate, and uplift people to stand up for what's right. You know. So yeah, I got a nice little thing right here. Hey, I have a message for all you Israeli bots. I have a message for all you Israeli bots. Hold on. Check it out, guys. I have a nice message for you Israeli bots. Check it out. You see that? You see that? I don't have to say anything. This is for you Israeli bots. Okay? There you go. Yeah, I'm doing a live stream. All these Israeli bots are attacking my channel. So I'm like, you know what? Here's my message to you. There you go. You see that? There you go.
For a war criminal, to protect the war criminal. DC taxpayer money. Paying all of this, thousands of dollars, maybe millions.
Yep.
Protect a bona fide war criminal, murderer, pedophiles, and rapists. They're being paid to protect these people. It's shameful. And we're sick of this. Not only is this place run by war criminals, they actively invite war criminals, and we're sick of it. And we don't stand for it. Free Palestine.
Preach. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, you know, when you say free the hostages, what about the thousands of Palestinian hostages that are being brutally tortured and raped in Israeli prisons? What about that? Do they not count? Or does only 100 Israeli hostages count? Versus the tens of thousands of Palestinian hostages. Are they not important, guys? Are they not important? Is every human life not valued, should not be valued the same? Is Israeli blood way more important than Palestinian blood? Is it, guys? Don't forget, before October 7th, Palestine had some of the worst living standards in the entire world. 70% unemployment among the young men. 90% of the water polluted and dirty, poisonous. You cannot even drink it. This is before October 7th, okay? So those were the conditions that led to the October 7th attack. Conditions are what drive human behavior. Human behavior doesn't just come out of thin air. Human behavior is triggered from the environment that triggers that behavior. So all behavior is driven by the environment. We don't think and act by ourselves. We are driven by environmental stimuli. I don't believe in free will. I believe in creating an environment that actually brings out the best in all of us, you know? And capitalism will never, ever, ever, ever allow that to happen. Oh, here we go. I got some shade. I can see the comments now. So let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, one Israeli baby is held hostage versus the, what, now 20,000 Palestinian babies that have been slaughtered and killed. Do they not matter? Anyway, I'm not gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna answer any of the Israeli bots, guys. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, send them my way. I'll answer you for sure. I'll be happy to answer you. Let's see. I love you too. I love you too, guys. I'm happy to be here, but it's only the beginning, guys. You know, I'm only getting started. The goal is to eventually start self-sustaining communities, guys. We have to start building communities, and we have to start educational platforms that can inspire and elevate people, educate them. You know what? It's actually really interesting. How many Israelis are against capitalism? You know, you guys, this is a good little thought exercise, right? How many Israelis are against capitalism? Very few. You know why? Because capitalism delivered them the state of Israel. Capitalism, imperialism, colonialism is what delivered the state of Israel. That's why very few Israelis question capitalism. In Israel, there's actually a common saying that the political left is AIDS. Did you know that? So they're saying in Israel, the political left, which means like, in their mind, communism, socialists are like the equivalent to the AIDS virus. You know, that's how disgusting they are. So anyway, I'm gonna ban this guy. He's a clown. He's freaking spamming the stupid. Here. Gone, bro. You're done. You're done. Okay, so exactly. The story of Hind Rajab is extremely painful. So brutal, so tragic what happened to her, you know? Exactly. Israel has been committing a genocide for 75 years now. There are many people there. I was actually at the protest earlier, but I'm back here. I'm a little more quiet setting because I want to talk to the chat, you know? Because I might want to end the stream soon to go and start doing my own thing. I want to go give a speech if it's possible. I would love to give a speech. I would give a fucking passionate speech on the podium, you know. But let's see. I don't know if they're gonna allow me, but let's see. I'm gonna try later, you know. So. Lucian, come on, bro. Stop being a joker here. You want me to show you? You want me to show you my martial arts skills? Okay, I'll show you my martial arts skills. Okay, ready? This is the shit I do in my apartment all the time. I like practice martial arts all the time. Here, I'll show you my martial arts skills for all you guys in the chat. So that way, you Israelis will never want to face me one-on-one. You would never want to face me. You'd be terrified to deal with me, bro. Check this out, okay? I'm gonna give you a little martial arts demonstration from the anti-capitalist warrior. You know, what do you call it? The peaceful warrior, right? All right, check it out, guys. Yeah, this is brainwashed. Like I was saying, guys, Israelis never ever question capitalism. Do you notice that? Israelis support capitalism and they hate communism. They hate socialism. They hate any alternative to capitalism because they need capitalism to keep their nanny state alive, to keep their nanny state going. You know. So here, check it out, guys. Ready? So, you Israelis, please come to my gym, challenge me to a fight, okay? I'm a grown man. You cannot win against a grown man. You're only good at beating up like women and children. You really can't fight. You can't win in a real fight against a real warrior, you know? You'll never win. So check it out. Here, martial arts skills. See? Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Anyway, it's too hot to be doing that shit. Woo! I'm out of breath already. Fuck. What the fuck was that? Come see me and you'll find out what the fuck that was, guys. Come see me. Come to Brooklyn. Come to my gym. Come see for yourself, guys, you know. If you think I can't handle myself, if you think I can't fight, you will see. Israelis can't fight. There's not a single Israeli world champion. Think about that. There's not a single Israeli world champion in wrestling, boxing, kickboxing, MMA, any sport. Taekwondo, nothing. They suck. They're not real fighters. They're used to beating up women and children. They're not real fighters. Right? Is there a single Israeli world champion in fighting sports? Not a single Israeli world champion. Okay. There's not a single Israeli world champion in fighting. There's not a single. What are you talking about? There's not a single Israeli world champion in fighting. Not a single Israeli world champion. Get out of here, man. I'm gonna have some water. Yeah, okay. No, I'm from Iran. I'm not Arab. I'm from Iran. By the way, guys, just make one thing clear, okay? I'm not Muslim. I'm not Arab, okay? I don't like Islam. I don't like religion at all. And I'm not Arabic. However, I recognize Palestinians as human beings. They have a right to live. As human beings, they have every single right to practice their self-determination as much as anybody else does. So that's where my support comes from. And I support the government of Iran for doing what they're doing. The government of Iran is very corrupt, and they kill people in my family. So I don't support them at all, but I support this part of the resistance against the U.S. imperialism. However, Iran needs to have a revolution to overthrow the government to institute a democracy for themselves, you know. But that's going to be that's a whole different topic, guys. That's a whole different topic. Oh shit, Houthi. Yo, I know a lot of Yemeni people in Brooklyn. They're some of the nicest people. Yemeni people are absolutely world champions. They are the true champions of the world because it's one of the poorest countries in the world. However, it's fighting against occupation and genocide. So yeah. One person. That Muay Thai champion, he probably got a bunch of tune-up fights and probably got he was given a gift title. You know, maybe the Israeli government gave him some money and handed him a belt, a fake belt. You don't see a single Israeli fighter in the UFC. That's the premier fighting organization in the world. You don't see a single Israeli. Nope. But I've seen Palestinians. In the UFC. You know, I forgot the guy's name. 1 second, guys. Exactly. Israel knew about it. It's true. Yup, Israel knew about it. That's true. Look at my shirt though, guys. Check this out. So, it says... Netanyahu is he's going to be arriving soon to give a speech at Congress, Capitol building, but we're not allowed to get anywhere close. They barricaded the whole thing, so you can't even come within 100 yards of the Capitol. So sadly, we can't go there. But I'm going to go back to the protest soon. I'm just going to have a little sip of water and go back. Yeah, I know about the student protests in Bangladesh. The Bangladeshi government killed like 174 students. It's very brutal. It's horrible what happened. Yeah, pretty brutal, you know. I'm about to go back. I'm about to go back to the protest, okay? So let's head back to the protest. See what's good. Tell you about myself. Well, I'm an Iranian American. I'm a U.S. citizen, but also Iranian citizen. I grew up in Iran. I came to America when I was 13 years old, and I'm an activist. I'm a sustainability advocate. I have a fitness business in Brooklyn. I teach fitness. I also work in construction on the side, and I am, I'm an educator. I'm a sustainability advocate, you know, and I'm trying to go back to the protest. I was like looking at the camera so much, I forgot where the hell I came from. I gotta find the place. And currently I reside in Brooklyn, New York. Patrick Bet-David is an idiot. He's a moron. Hey bro, where's the protest? It's that way, right? All right, cool. Thank you, bro. I'm trying to get my channel to grow. So you guys, hopefully, you guys subscribe to my channel, support my channel. Once it hits 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna challenge Patrick Bet-David to a debate. He's Iranian, I'm Iranian, so I'm gonna sit down with him, have a debate about capitalism, because I know he's like so brainwashed on capitalism. And he will have never in his life ever dealt with somebody as educated as me on capitalism, on why capitalism is a failed system. Because my perspective on capitalism as a failed system is not a socialist one. It's a systems-based analysis, because I'm a systems thinker, and very, very much more unique than socialist, because I'm not a socialist. I'm a systems thinker. I'm a resource-based economist. It's very different than socialism and communism. Although I do support socialism and communism, I do support socialism. I do support communism. But yeah, Elliot, I know. Elliot, your life mission, before you were born, your parents were like, Elliot, our son Elliot is going to someday help this guy, this fucking loser, Ajang Jameh, become a winner to debate Patrick Bet-David. Elliot, that's your life mission. I love you, bro. You're so funny. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, by the way, Elliot. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'm gonna hop on a train pretty soon, in a few hours, because I'm pretty tired, man. I had no sleep. So I'm gonna hop on a train pretty soon to go and go back to Brooklyn. I'll see you to Brooklyn tomorrow, bro. We're gonna have a nice talk. We're gonna have a nice workout. I'm gonna kick your butt. Elliot, you're gonna be a fighting champion. My time is over, man. I'm too old, man. I'm pretty weak now. I think like you said, I'm losing that 1% of muscle mass every single year. So by the time I'm 50, I'm like I'll be a shriveled up little skinny boy, and you're gonna be the Ajang protege. You're gonna wear the shirt. You're gonna wear the shirt. You're gonna go fight against Israel for me. Yeah, I love you, Elliot. You guys are awesome. I had a nice talk with Madison actually yesterday. I give him a nice little passionate speech to Madison. Madison, you better start that animation channel. You better start animating some beautiful videos about sustainability, about solutions to a world beyond capitalism. You know, like Patrick PBD is like, the best system is capitalism. Venezuela, inflation 20%. Chile, Bolivia, inflation is so bad. Capitalism is the best system there is, and there is no better system than capitalism. All right, I'm going back to the protest. Elliot! Elliot, you're so funny. Yo, man, we gotta. RJ's coming here, by the way. Next week we're gonna sit down and play some poker. RJ told me I'm gonna visit RJ this weekend. I'm gonna go up to upstate New York. I'm gonna go into nature, do some hiking with him, and hang out with the squirrels because he's like the squirrel. He's like literally the squirrel king. He's literally like talking to squirrels every single day. He has named all the squirrels outside of his hotel. They're all friends with him. It's so hilarious. Man, RJ is a very unique human being. I love RJ. He's like if you guys follow Dragon Ball Z, my friend RJ literally is like Goku. He's so pure. He's so pure-hearted. He's like so uncorrupted. You know, it's so beautiful. Hey, Mads, what's up, Mads? I was just talking about you. Madison, I was just talking about you. I was like, my friend Madison's, he's all in his 20s, you know, so he's gonna start making an animation channel about, you know, and I'll be helping him, obviously. I'll be honored to help him, be a consultant of some sort to give him ideas on how to make videos about, you know, Jacques Fresco, you know, the Venus Project. I mean, because look, guys, I mean, it's just not just about this Palestine. We want to go way beyond the free Palestine. Way beyond it. I mean, we have to solve poverty. We have to solve homelessness. We have to solve militarism. We have to solve climate change. We have to solve resource waste, inefficiency, you know, mental illness, violence, crime. These are all issues that are all related, and the root source is the same root source, capitalism. It all comes back to the same root source, capitalism, you know? Man, a lot of people on this stream, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. My channel is pretty small, but it gets so many people. Like, I've seen other channels that have like 10 times more subscribers than mine, but like their channel only has like, you know, sometimes 40 or 50 people at the same time on it. My channel sometimes gets like 300 people or 400 people at the same time watching it. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, man. I'm very honored, you know. And all the Israeli bots, all the Trump supporters come on my channel to say nonsense, but it's good. You know, hey, any kind of attention is good attention, right? I mean, we live in an attention economy, so it's like whoever can absorb the most attention, you know, be an attention whore, whatever, you know. Whatever. It's so sick. Our society is so sick, you know. If we lived in a real society, I wouldn't have to do anything. I wouldn't have to do any other stuff. In a real society, the education will be relevant and presented to people as a given, you know. It would be a given, you know. It wouldn't be like, you know, you wouldn't have to depend on someone like me to educate you. You would depend on society itself to educate you, you know. But the kind of education we need, to move beyond capitalism will not be ever given to you in a university. Will never be given to you by your parents or your media. You have to learn it from somewhere, from an external source, you know, like my channel, like the Zeitgeist movement, the Venus Project, the Moneyless Society. That's where you can learn that kind of education. You can't get it from your schools, you know. Elliot, you're so funny, Elliot. Exactly. In a real society, you don't make money by sitting on a cake and taking a picture of it and then signing it, autographing your cake. Oh God, what is going on? What is going on? Hey, bro. Beautiful, beautiful. This is a real Jew right here. A good, proud, good Jew. Right? I want to ask you a question. Have you been to Israel? Good. You'll never go, right? Good, good. I'm proud of you, brother. Good job. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm sorry, China is not a communist country. Oh God, here we go with these people. No country is communist. You don't know what communism is, okay? So shut up. Shut up. Hey, where'd the protests go? Where'd it go? Oh, all right, nice. I'm blind. I'm like on my stream, you know. All right, guys, I'm about to join. It's about to get loud. I'm about to go into the heart of the protest. I'm about to go. It's pretty awesome, man. I am happy that I came here. I'm really happy that I came here. I kind of wanted to like bail. I didn't want to come, but then my uncle was like, "You better go. If you don't go, you're gonna be disappointed. You don't want to live with regret. You better go. Don't live with regret." Because my uncle was somebody who, when he was my age, when he was younger, he used to go to protest against the Iranian government, against the Shah of Iran, and he was brutally beat up. You know, he was brutally beat up. And they made him walk barefoot for like miles and miles and miles to like humiliate him, you know? So I'm fulfilling my family's legacy by being here at this historic moment, because I come from a family of warriors and you know, like activists. My family, my mom's side, many years ago were activists, and they were brutally murdered, you know, by the Iranian government. So those kind of stories, those horrible stories drive me and motivate me to do the best I can, you know, to make my father and make my mother proud, you know. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Let's see. Okay, so let me address communism real quick. Okay, like all you people, don't run away. I'm about to answer your question about communism. Okay, you're about to be destroyed. So hold on one second. Let me go somewhere a little more quiet. I'm gonna answer your question about communism, and you're gonna see what an idiot you are. Okay, you're such a. I'll be respectful. I'll be respectful. Let me just answer your stupid little comment about communism. You don't know nothing about communism. Let me explain to you. By the way, I'm not a communist. I support communism, but I'm not a communist. I'm actually gonna get into a debate with the leader of a communist party in New York when I go back to New York, hopefully in about like a few weeks, because I think communism can do much better. It's not as good as it needs to be. But let me answer your little comment about communism in 1 second, okay? Give me 1 moment. I'm gonna sit down and answer your little silly comment about communism. I'm gonna answer you, okay? Don't run away. Stay on my stream. I'm gonna answer you in a moment, okay?
I'm gonna run away.
All right, so check it out. First of all, what is communism, okay? Communism in its ideal form, okay? Communism is a system that does not use money, okay? No money, no classes, no competition. It's a cooperative system based on people sharing resources and cooperating with one another. No class inequality, okay? No money whatsoever. No money whatsoever. Okay, tell me, in the last few hundred years, what country has not used those principles? What country has had no money, no competition, and no classes? The Soviet Union was not communism. The Soviet Union was historical communism, which means that they were trying to get to a communist system, but before they could do that, they were sabotaged and destroyed by the Western powers and the imperial powers of the West, United States, and their allies. So that's really what happened, okay? So that's not real communism, all right? Now, why has every single alternative to capitalism failed over time? Because capitalism is a very insecure system. It needs to destroy the opposition to make itself seem superior. That's why they always say socialism failed, communism failed. No, they didn't fail. They were actually destroyed and sabotaged and murdered, you know? Oh, I can give so many examples. So the revolution the revolution in France, the Spanish. So there's your little argument about communism failing. Now, China is a capitalist country. You know why? I'll explain to you. So, exactly. There you go. Great comment. Competition is the law of the jungle, but we humans can do much better. We're creators. You know, we're not animals that can that cannot build. We can build. Which means we should rise above the law of the jungle. We don't have to brutally compete with one another to survive. And actually, nature prefers cooperation. I'm not going to get into that right now, but actually, within the laws of nature, there's a very deeply intricate layer of cooperation between the animals. They don't know that they're doing it, but there's actually a very deep-seated level of cooperation. Nature actually prefers cooperation over competition. Believe me when I tell you that. But going back to capitalism, let me see what people are saying. Yeah, the holy wars happened during a time of capitalism. Capitalism is, the root socioeconomic orientation of capitalism has really existed for the last 10,000 years. So there's been nothing but a system of competition and brutal class hierarchy for 10,000 years. But for the vast majority of human history, which I'm talking about, I don't know if you...
I need you to sign the petition to fight the two-party system.
I don't know if you guys know, but humans have been around on this planet. Homo sapien has been around for 330,000 years. So 95% of human history, we lived in cooperative, egalitarian society that did not use money, They do not use competition with cooperative societies. You know, that's where the vast majority of human history. If you don't agree with me, check out the works of anthropologists, okay? Like Margaret Mead, like Marshall Salins. You know, there's a book called The Original Affluent Society. Those are great books. I recommend you guys to check out. Great studies done on that. The vast majority of human history, we did not live in a capitalist society. We lived in cooperative society where we shared resources and we were peaceful and egalitarian. And women had much more freedom and rights than they do now, okay? Capitalism is a system of exploitation, oppression, and class hierarchy, and it'll never allow democracy to be expressed, okay? As long as you have money in the hands of few people, you can never have a true democracy, because that democracy will be hijacked and bought and paid by the billionaire class. You can never have a true democracy under capitalism. Anyway, let's see what else we got. I'm gonna end the stream soon. I've been talking so much, I'm exhausted. But I got a video coming out soon about fascism, part 2. Oh man. All right, let's look at the comments. Bro, do you think you ask yourself that question? Am I a Zionist? Look at my channel. Do you think, how am I a Zionist? Answer your own question by looking at my channel. Look at the videos I make about Palestine. What kind of silly question is that? Am I a Zionist? I'm an anti-capitalist, which means by default I'm an anti-Zionist, because I'm an anti-capitalist. Get out of our country. Here we go for the millionth time. The brain dead, shit for brains, with spineless worm telling me to get out of the country if I don't like it. I am a true patriot of the United States, because I'm a citizen of the United States. And as a true citizen, which you're not, you're a traitor, you're a coward, you're spineless. As a true citizen of the United States, I have the capacity to criticize my country and advocate for a better society, because I want to make America truly great, which means I want to make sure there's actual equality. There's actual, you know, the money that we spend on war and the destruction of people's lives, that money should be spent on infrastructure building, on education, on healthcare, you know, all those things, you know. So you being the coward, spineless worm that you are, you being the pathetic, brain-dead, shit for brains, telling me to get out of this country if I don't like it, you are the criminal. You are the coward. You are spineless. You really are. And you're not, you know, you have no critical thinking capacity. All you jump is to a little knee-jerk reaction. Oh, get out of the country if you don't like it. Like I said, that's my answer for you, okay? You are literally a spineless coward, you know? Anyway, let's see what else we got, guys. Let's see what else we got. I explained what communism was. Just go back to the stream, you'll see what I said about communism. You're just an idiot. You just want to say nonsense, you know, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Man, there's so many comments. It's crazy. There's so many comments. It's like, I can't possibly answer everybody, you know? I mean, look, I'm having a civil discussion, but when people tell me, you know, you're a terrorist or go back to your country, I'm gonna come back at you, okay? So don't, you know, expect, you know, treat me how you want to be treated, okay? If you're gonna come at me with insults, expect the insult right back at you, but I will destroy you with logic, always with facts. I won't just insult you, I'll insult you, but I'll destroy you with facts and logic and actual evidence, which you have no evidence, okay? I have evidence. I've done a lot of research. I've done 15 years of research on this topic. I have tons of books in my library. I've read so much. I've researched so much. I know what I'm talking about, okay? This is one area of my life which I'm extremely confident about, okay? You can come to my job and tell me I'm at my job. You can come to my everything else in my life and tell me I'm not the best at music, at video editing, at fitness construction. Fair play. But when it comes to my analysis on capitalism, when it comes to presenting solutions to capitalism, I've done a fucking, like, just a painful amount of research on this stuff, okay? Painful amount of research. That's why it's so difficult to have a conversation with regular people, average normies, because they're so brainwashed and propagandized. They have no idea. They have no perspective on history, no sociology, psychology, human behavior, none. Systems thinking, none whatsoever. True economics, zero. All you can defend all you can do is defend capitalism, which is a system based on infinite growth on a finite planet, which is ecocidal, destructive, and inhumane. But you support that system, so, you know, I guess, you know, you stand where you are in life, whatever. You are what you are, bro. Defend capitalism, a genocidal, disgusting, ecocidal system that's gonna kill everything. It's gonna kill all life on this planet. Mark my words, unless we stop it. I'm not Israeli, okay? I'm not a communist. I'm not an Israeli. I'm an anti-capitalist. I do support communism. However, I'm gonna debate the leader of a communist party, the Revolutionary Communists of America, in a few weeks. Hopefully, I want to debate him on why communism does not go far enough. I think we need to have a new system, and we cannot depend and be obsessed with a system of 100 years ago. We have to think about new ways of thinking when it comes to economics. Okay, and yeah, hi. I'm not Israeli for the 10th time. I'm not Israeli. I am Iranian. I'm Persian, baby. Persian, baby. Persian warrior, you know. Anyway. All right, I'm gonna block you. If you're gonna keep asking, are you Israeli? I'm gonna block you. Okay. Yeah, the Revolutionary Communists of America, like, they actually insulted me. They insulted me very deeply because this girl called me from the RCA saying, hey, you know, you haven't come to the meetings. Like, they're literally a cult, okay? These communists are literally a cult. They sit there to have little readings. Oh, Lenin said this. Trotsky said that. Marx said this. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? So, like, some guy Lenin 100 years ago said something, so you're gonna, like, for all eternity, you owe your entire life to Lenin? Like, I didn't have to read a single book on communism to understand the perspective on imperialism, colonialism, slavery, you know, human history, anthropology, and like different societal systems, and learning about true economics. I did not have to read a single book on communism to understand how to be a sustainability advocate. However, communists are so fucking obsessed with like historical figures. Marx said this, Lenin said that. Hey guys, we're gonna meet up today to sit and fucking read a book on what Lenin said about this. Fucking cringe, man. Fucking cringe. Like, get a fucking life. And anyway, like, I stopped going to the meetings and I was like, this is just a waste of time. And you know, these people, like, their leader has been an activist for 5 years. So I got 10 years on the guy, okay? I've been doing it for 15 years, and then their like little cult recruiter calls me, and she's like, oh, you haven't been coming to the meetings, you know? So if you're not gonna come to the meetings, I wanna ask you if you wanna just like be a sideline supporter. Do you want to like give us a monthly funding? You know, do you want to like donate like, I don't know, $100 a month to the cause? I'm like, so insulting. You're asking me, I want to be involved in the movement, to lecture, to do discussion, to be a leader, to be somebody who can inspire and educate. And you're asking me to like donate money to your little cult? No, thank you. And I felt very insulted. So I was like, you know what? They kicked me out of their group, you know, without even telling me. They kicked me out of their group. They didn't even consult with me. They kicked me out. So I asked the leader, look, if you're not scared, if you're really like courageous and you're really a true intellectual, let's meet up and have a discussion on why I think communism can do much better. And I mean, if he shows up to that debate, he's gonna get absolutely blasted, man. I mean, I've done my research. I know what I'm talking about. Communism that's not the solution. It's not the way. Communism is not the solution. Definitely not the solution. All right, man, you're out of here. You asked, am I Israeli for the 100th time? You're out of here, okay? Bye. You're gone. Bye-bye. Yes, if I have a debate with the guy, I'll live stream it and I'll post it on my channel as well, okay? But I have a feeling he's a coward. I think he's a coward who's not going to show up to the debate. So that's why I'm going to just make a separate video. I'm going to make actually my own video on why communism, because like, communists are very angry and jealous and hateful towards anarchists, okay? I'm much more of an anarchist than I'm a communist. Anarchism is not the stupid Hollywood propaganda of society breaking down and people running around with their heads on fire. No, anarchism actually is a very beautifully thought out ideology of, you know, an egalitarian, horizontal power structure where there's no money. Anarchism was practiced to its full extent. So you guys can look up the anarchist revolution of Spain, 1939. So 1939, there was an anarchist revolution in, I think it was Catalonia. There was 2 million people who got together and they formed their own society with no money, no class, no police, no government, and they lived peacefully. And everybody did their own work. They shared resources together, and they were truly happy. There was no depression, no crime. And guess what? The capitalists and the communists and the fascists came and destroyed they destroyed the society. The government of Spain, which was led by Francisco, I forgot his name, General something. He came in there and slaughtered them. You know, that's why it failed. But it was working beautifully. You know, so communists really have a deep hatred for anarchists, and I don't respect that at all. They're actually kind of like totalitarian, like kind of totalitarian militants. You know, communists. So they're no good. What up, guys? Yeah, we have to create a new system. We have to build a new system on top of the ruins and the rubble and the upon the ashes of the capitalist society. We have to build a new society. We have to build a new system that does not prioritize growth and labor. It prioritizes public health and environmental sustainability. So, yep, 100%. The perfect political system for me, well, it's not really a political system because politics is actually an extension of economics. So the perfect economic system for me it's called the resource-based economy, which is basically a system. That's what I talk about on my channel. If you look at my videos, I made several videos about it. I'll be making more videos to get into more detail of how it works. But basically, a resource-based economy is a system in which resources are intelligently managed for the benefit of everybody, and we use science and technology. Which communism does not talk about this, okay? We use public health research and science and technology to allocate resources in an intelligent manner, and we optimize true economic operations by basically doing a survey. We do a survey of what resources we have, what energy resources we have, what raw materials we have, and then based upon that survey and based upon an algorithm, which we can easily do, you know, with AI today, with AI algorithm and stuff, we can create a new kind of like a formula in which advanced AI systems and robotics and automation can actually sync up together and create a global resource-based economy where resources are distributed through not trade but through resource inputs, like see how the blood flows throughout the body, like nutrients of blood flows through my body without me having to do anything about it. Think about that concept, extrapolate to society as a whole. So everything becomes, the parameters are self-evident once you do the research and development on all the critical components of this new economic model, which I'll be talking about on my channel in the future. So hopefully you guys stay tuned. I'll be making videos about this kind of stuff. Yeah, but that's basically the basic rundown of what's called a resource-based economy, a natural law resource-based economy, which means that all the decisions are not made. Decisions are actually arrived at using the most up-to-date version of statistical analysis and research to arrive at the best decisions. You know, that's very different than making decisions, okay? You don't make decisions, you actually arrive at decisions. Just like the same way that a few scientists get together and they research and they put their data together, that's how you arrive at solutions for your society. You don't make decisions. It's very different, you know? So, I'm out of breath, but that's pretty basic common breakdown of what I advocate, you know? I don't support barter either. I don't support barter because barter and trade, look, guys, barter and trade are actually the same as capitalism because trade only exists in a society of scarcity where there has to be exploitation. Trade actually leads to class warfare. Trade is not a good thing. Trust me when I tell you that. I actually made a video on trade like a long time ago on my channel. It's not the best video, but it's a pretty good breakdown of why trade is unsustainable. I suggest you check that video out. But yeah, you know, no, we don't want trade. We want a gift-giving exchange. So mutual aid. So look up mutual aid. Look up the definition of mutual aid, and you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Let me sip some drink because I'm really thirsty right now. So. Guys, keep the comments coming. I see a lot of Israeli bots left the stream. Thank God they're gone, so we can actually have a real discussion. But I'm afraid I'm gonna have to end it soon because I'm pretty tired. I actually have a rooftop garden at my business, at my gym in Brooklyn. I have a rooftop garden. So I started a community garden with my friend Marcus. I made a video about it on my last live stream. If you look at my last live stream, I kind of give a little breakdown of that garden. So, well, yeah, that's me. You know, I'm just a person by myself. I'm not a corporation. I'm not a power. I'm just a single individual who's trying to bring about change. And I created a garden. And imagine if every single person got together and created community gardens, the world would be a way better place. But we don't have that right now. So, yep. You know, I mean, capitalism has pretty much done a beautiful job dividing and conquering society. It's divided everybody. You know, you're either a Muslim, you're a Jew, you're black, white. You create all these fake, false, artificial, dimensional distinctions to separate us from one another. At the end of the day, man, we're all humans. You know, we're all human beings. We all deserve the same. You know, we all deserve the same. So, yeah. No, sorry, you're wrong. You're wrong. Capitalism is evil, not the people. Capitalism makes people become evil, okay? And what question am I ignoring? What question? Ask me the question. I'm doing my best to answer every question on the stream, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. I've done everything I can to answer every question. So go ahead, answer me a question. Ask me a question. I'm so tired. I can barely talk anymore. How you doing?
Good. You think you want to send a care package today?
What's up?
You think you want to send a care package with us today?
I'm sorry, man. No.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I came all the way from New York. I came all the way from Brooklyn, bro, to support the protest. You know, against Netanyahu.
Yeah, man. You turn that can into action, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, much love. Oh yeah, sure, buddy. Bradley Smith, keep lying to us, keep deluding yourself that capitalism allows for true democracy. Capitalism is about money, guys. Money, money, money. So money rules the society. Money rules the society. The government's bought and paid for by the billionaire class. So you can never have a true democracy as long as capitalism is around. Never ever can have a true democracy. So keep deluding yourself. It's fine. آره واقعا نمیفهمن اینا شما چی میگین مثلا نمیفهمن کی نمیفهمه بس سوالشون
آره ما میگیم اونایی که اینجا نصفشون نمیدونن برای چه ایده ای اینجا فقط اومدن که اومده باشن
کیا اونایی که ساپورت پالستین میکنن
چه این وریا چه اون وریا فرقی نمیکنه
بله
چون فقط مده
آره بله
مثل گیاهخواری میمونه که مد میشه
خب نظر شما درباره اسرائیل چیه نظر شما نظر نداری خب باید نظر باید داشته باشیم ما مثلا مهمه آخه مهمه آخه عزیز دل چه آزادی
این که من نظر ندارم نداشتن نظر یعنی آزادی شما قانون خوندی میدونی آزادی یعنی چی
بله
چی نوشته راجع به آزادی
خب
هر کی اجازه داره که
خب میدونم ولی وقتی که میلیاردرها میتونن با پولشون گورنمنتو میدونی بخرن و میدونی مثلا آدم مثل برنی ساندرز 250 برابر کمتر اکسپوژر داشت روی تلویزیون از ترامپ. خب اون آزادی هست وقتی که این هم اکسپوژر میدن به آدم مثل ترامپ و هیلاری و برنیو مثلا میدونی چیز میکنن زیر خاک چیز میکنن they bury him. That's not a true democracy. As long as you have billionaires buying out the political system, that's not a true democracy. It can never be a true democracy.
دقیقاً ولی همینا دموکراسی رو راه انداختن دیگه.
کیا؟
همینایی که الان داریم نقدشون میکنیم. وگرنه اصلا این کلمه دموکراسی و بازی دموکراسی رو کی درست کرد؟ ما داشتیم ما از ایران آوردیم؟
نه بالا ما که میدونیم ما مصدق رو انتخاب کردیم خیلی وقت پیش و اینا CIA اومد انداخت کنار و شاه ایران رو گذاشت و متاسفانه خیلی از این 40 سالمه.
چجوری مصدق رو انتخاب کردی شما؟
من نبود، من میگم ایرانیا سال 1905
مثل همین الان، مگه الان حکومت الان ایرانیا انتخاب میکنن؟
نه
اون موقع هم همینطور بوده. اون همینی که خودت میگی، همون مدیا، همون ثروتمندا، همونا انتخاب کردن، همونا هم پخشش کردن. همیشه هم
نمیدونم ولی مردم
هم یه 5 سال دیگه یه چیز دیگه انتخاب میکنه.
ولی مصدق و مردم انتخاب کردن، ولی اینا اومدن CIA اومد انداختش کنار و شاه گذاشت کار.
مگه اون موقع بودی که میگی
دایم من کلی دهن توضیح داد. دایم اونجا مادرم پدرم اون موقع زنده بودن و اونا به من گفتن دربارش.
از داری استناد میکنی به اطلاعات یه عده دیگه‌ای.
خب ما
همونایی که میرن الان تو هیئت‌ها سینه میزنن، قمه میزنن. تجربه خود ما امروز تو زندگی اینه که چقدر آزادی واقعی. الان شما هم میگی تو باید نظر داشته باشی.
ما باید نظر داشته باشیم.
نخوندی. حتی کتابم نخوندی.
متشکرم. Anyway, I was talking to Iranians who were telling me that you should not have an opinion like on anything, you know? It's not important to have an opinion. I was like debating him on why it's important to have a passionate opinion on life and society. The guy is like supremely brainwashed, telling me that like, you know, he has no idea what he's talking about. He's like, no idea what he's talking about. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it. They're saying we have a democracy right now. I'm like, okay, well, when the billionaire class has bought the government, how's that a democracy? You know, when Bernie Sanders got 250 times less exposure than Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, how's that a democracy? When billionaires have the ability to advocate their positions of advantage using their money, that is not a true democracy. That can never be a true democracy. As long as money is in politics, money itself will never allow for a true democracy to exist, ever, ever. So, there you go. There you go. Guys, I think I've run my limit of my exhaustion. I'm really tired. I think I'm gonna get going. I want to engage with the people a little bit. I can't do that with my phone in my hand. My shoulders getting tired. So I'm gonna engage with some people here. It's been fun, guys. It's been really great. I'm really happy to be here. But I want to engage with the people a little bit. I want to talk with the people. Hey guys, how you doing?
We're trying to do an interview with you. Wait a bit.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so you know, basically, you know what? I'm gonna do something funny here. All right, guys, how you doing? I'm originally from Iran.
Yeah, what's up?
So,
Iran.
Yeah.
What's
From-
that? I'm just sorry.
Yeah.
I said I thought everybody would say Persia. So
Yeah, I want to ask you a very respectful question, okay?
respect.
Yeah,
Every question.
yeah. I mean no disrespect, okay?
We good.
Yeah. So you know, I respect human rights, okay? I respect human rights. I respect the you know, every person has a right for self-determination. So, you know, I have friends from Yemen, and I live in Brooklyn. I came here to support the movement. Obviously, as you can see, I'm wearing the shirt. But my question is, like, Iran is right now an Islamic Republic, okay? Iran is an Islamic Republic. You cannot say anything about the Prophet Muhammad, or you'll be thrown in jail.
Right.
You cannot criticize the supreme leader of Iran. You'll be thrown in jail.
Right.
I used to be Muslim. I used to fast. I used to pray. But I personally gave up religion. I'm a spiritual person now. I support Palestine. I support, you know, their determination. But my question is, like, how can we be so loyal to a religion that was started by Muhammad, who was illiterate, you know, he could not read or write, and he married a 12-year-old child, Aisha, right? That was his wife. So if Muhammad was alive today and he married a 12-year-old girl, he'd be in jail, rotting for the rest of his life. He'd labeled as a child molester, whatever, predator, pedophile, you know? So how is it that we support a prophet, the prophet of Islam, the holy prophet Muhammad, the first?
That was a huge preface. You didn't even ask a question.
I'm getting to my question. How do we support a religion which was founded by a guy who was waiting outside of Mecca to ambush caravans? You know, he did everything he could to gain power, and he was illiterate. And
The issue in your question, you're giving me facts or assumptions, but you're actually not.
Okay, so all right, so my question is, how do we support a religion whose prophet married 12-year-old girl?
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
do you support a government that kills women?
I don't support that government.
So what do you do?
I mean, I'm a sustainability advocate. I'm a human rights advocate. I have a channel. I make content about human rights and sustainability. I'll take care, for us to take care of the planet we're on. Look, forget about Islam, Christianity, Judaism, extremely selfish religions, because literally planet Earth is just a momentary place for us to live on, because the afterlife is. I believe in the. I'm spiritual.
So you believe in like multiple gods?
No, I believe in the common good of all mankind.
Which is what?
Yeah. Which is we all share the same spirit, that we all have a right to live and be happy and be free.
Yeah. So anyway.
So my question was.
You're talking about Jews. You're talking about Christian. What are you doing about in the Bible? What is it? Isaac married a 3-year-old.
Yeah, that's wrong too.
So
that's wrong.
Would you go up to Jews and ask them that?
Yeah, I would do. I have no discrimination.
There's a bunch of Jews here today.
Yeah, I mean, I'll ask them same thing. The Torah is filled with revenge and hatred. The Torah is filled. You know what they say in Islam? They say an eye for an eye. At least Christianity says turn the other cheek, but Judaism says 2 eyes for an eye.
No, Islam is like
a
manly religion.
Patriarchy.
No, it's a manly religion. It defends itself. It defends the people. It has principles. That's
I mean, in Islam, in the Quran, it says men are above women. Is that right?
Yeah.
Really? Man is above woman?
And?
Okay.
So, when was the last time a woman was leading your country here in America?
Oh, first of all, I don't believe in the American system. The American system is garbage. The American system is not a real democracy, you know?
Okay. So, your house, who makes the final decision? You wear the pants or the wife?
I think both. It should be equal. It should be shared.
Equal?
It should be equal, yeah.
Hold on. So you're saying is like, if you decide to go left and she decides to go right, what happens? You don't go anywhere.
No, you.
Just answer the question.
Well, I'm answering. So you sit down and discuss. You and the man and the.
No, you decided. It's a decision.
No, you have a discussion.
No. You go back. It's a decision. It's after. Not a discussion.
I think the family should get together, not the wife and the woman.
Family, bro. A man has to make a decision. A woman can make a decision whether or not she's gonna, this baby's crying or whatever the case is, or taking care of the house, she's going out with her parents, whatever the case is. Women makes decisions all the time. That's not the problem. My question to you is, man, you have a situation where you say we're gonna do this, and she said we're gonna do that. What do?
You have to convene with the family. That's my answer.
This before, right?
Huh?
You've never had this happen before, correct?
I mean, I've had it happen before to me.
So
yeah.
What happened?
You peacefully discuss.
Okay, no. Okay.
That's my answer, though. You peacefully discuss. You know.
And then